Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly reset guide for the week of September 13th, 2016. Today, I want to start out by saying I have not played anything on Destiny yet today. I have not done anything for reset because I have been, watching the MLG stream. If you didn't know, 12 players, popular streamers, and competitive players were sent out to was it Columbus, Ohio? Columbus, Ohio, I think it was. And they played there at the first ever MLG LAN event for Destiny, just to kind of show off the new game mode, show off private matches. And then the announcement at the end of the stream was that private matches are being released today. So if you have downloaded that giant update that came out last week, all you have to do is restart your Destiny, maybe restart your console, and you will have private matches. So don't get too excited about that because this week is still a good week to grind a lot of the activities. The first thing I like to point out is that Gunsmith resets tomorrow, and this will be the last week of Gunsmith before Rise of Iron. So if you have not done your Gunsmith weapons on some characters this week, I recommend you do them today. And try and edge your gunsmith as much as you can. Keep in mind, every gunsmith weapon gives you 250 gunsmith reputation, so go into your quests or your inventory page, look up your gunsmith reputation, and don't level up your gunsmith, but get it so it's about, it's about one gunsmith weapon away from being leveled up. So you can level it up when Rise of Iron comes out, possibly get some cool guns from the gunsmith. That is your friendly reminder for that. But yeah, let's get into the activities. This week for the King's Fall raid, every boss fight is a challenge mode. So they've literally given you the complete smorgasbord for this week's raid. If you can get a raid team together, if you have not done any of the challenge modes, do it this week because literally War Priest, Golgoroth, and Oryx are all challenge modes this week. It'll give you really good loot from those bosses, as well as get you those calcified fragments if you don't have them already. And you need those calcified fragments for your moments of triumph. So get those done this week. Next up, we have the Nightfall Strike, and it looks like it is the Scion Flare Strike. And it has epic, heavily shielded, and highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. Void Burn, void damage from any source is greatly increased. Brawler, Guardian melee damage is greatly increased. Grounded, players take more damage while airborne. And Trickle, recharge of abilities is significantly reduced. So it sounded good at the beginning, right? Void Burn and Brawler. But then it slowly got worse. This is going to be a really difficult Nightfall. Still a good time to try and farm those cloaks if you want any of the Scion Flare cloaks. This is a good time to try and go get those. You can equip the Void Exotic Sword if you have it. A good Void Rocket Launcher, Telesto, whatever. It'll do a lot of damage. And I recommend you go for those. But Grounded and Trickle can be kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, especially on this Nightfall Strike. So if you're not looking for the cloaks, and if you don't really need a Nightfall Strike, I recommend you avoid it this week. For the weekly heroic strikes, you have heroic enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Solar Burn, solar damage from any source is greatly increased. Berserk, minions of the darkness will not flinch even after massive damage. And Small Arms, primary weapon damage is favored. So a solid week this week. You can run a sword, you can run the solar exotic sword and run through shit. You can run invective, a solar shotgun, a solar sniper, whatever you have that's solar. And then Small Arms makes your primary do a sizable amount of damage. So having those both in tandem makes this a fairly easy week for strikes. Not the most easy week, but you can still farm if you want to. And finally, let's get into Challenge of the Elders. The modifiers this week are Catapult, Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased, Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon, and Grenade kill bonus. Grenade kills are worth more points. The bosses this week are Kexus the Betrayed, the Taken Fallen boss, the Seditious Mind, the Taken Vex boss, and Norusk, Servant of Oryx, the Taken Cabal boss. The only difficult boss this week is really Kexus. He suppresses you, and he throws those captain orbs at you that are really fucking annoying and do a lot of damage. Other than that, Seditious Mind, you just have to go into cover. He tries to, he puts like thunderstorms above your head, so you just have to move around a little bit. And Norusk is just a basic boss. So thank God, Kexis is round 1. You don't get majority of your points on that boss. So this should be another easy 45,000 a week, so you can get your sigils done within 2 runs. Being grenade kill bonus, obviously I recommend you run any primary with Grenadier on it if you have it, or Army of 1. Those are both going to help you out a lot. In terms of special and heavies, I would just go sniper and machine gun for boss damage, because you want to be getting kills with your grenades. But anything that has Grenadier on it or Army of 1 is going to help you out in that respect for your grenade recharge. For you hunters out there, Gunslinger is going to be your best bet. You can do the throwing knife cheese whenever you don't have your grenade recharged, and just keep hitting precision kill throwing knives, and that will do you pretty well. And then you can throw on Nighthawk if you have it, and use Golden Gun for boss damage. Really solid strategy. But yeah, I would not recommend any other really subclass this week. Blade Dancer could be decent, but I would just go Gunslinger personally. For you Titans out there, Sunbreaker, you can go inspect for Simmering Flames, which when you have your super recharge doubles or cuts in half essentially your grenade and melee recharge. So you can just hold onto your super and have your grenade recharge twice as fast. So if you have max discipline build on your Titan, that is a 10 to 12 second grenade recharge. Definitely not bad. You can run whatever grenades you want realistically, incendiaries or fusions, pretty solid both. Defender, like I said, not bad either. You know, you can throw your grenades, and whenever you pop your defender bubble, you get an additional grenade. But I would definitely go for Sunbreaker this week personally. And for you Warlocks out there, it's going to be a tie between Sunsinger and Voidwalker. Really, those are the 2 best classes this week, honestly. Just all around for point generation. Voidwalker, obviously you have energy drain. You can spec it so that when you kill someone with your grenade, it increases your grenade recharge really high. You can run Nothing Manacles with scatter grenades and just keep throwing grenades over and over again. And then you can Nova Bomb the boss if you want. Do boss damage with your Nova Bomb. Or you can run Talalok, which has Grenadier on it and is more powerful when you have your supercharged, and just hold onto your super. So either strategy works. Voidwalker, very solid choice this week. And then Sunsinger, obvious reasons. Your super literally recharges your grenade instantly, so you can just keep throwing grenades as well as generating orbs while you're doing that. So both of those classes very solid this week. Anyways, guys, like I said, I haven't done it this week, so I don't know for sure, but I would imagine that 45,000 is definitely possible this week. Not too difficult, especially if you have like 1 or 2 Warlocks on your team. So try and go for it this week. Pretty easy week in terms of heroic strikes and challenge of elders, and obviously get those challenge modes done in the raid if you can. Definitely a good time to do that. Obviously, private matches are coming out, so a lot of people want to do that, but I would advise that you try and take care of your other stuff first, for this is the last week before Rise of Iron. You want to prepare. So, yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys learned something and are going to go get ready for the DLC dropping. Or you guys are going to go have fun in private matches. Either way, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.